Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sharmimi binti Jaib. My matrix number is 23DIB19F1067. So today me and my friends are going to present about the conceptual study on Sharia compliance on risk mitigation of MS 1900 certified companies. First, introduction. In the process of realizing objective, the concept of promoting men's well-being and preventing harm serves as principal guideline put forward by Islam for every man to follow. This study is to examine whether adherence to Islamic principle will benefit the companies in their risk management process. In order to create slightly different focus over existing studies of the ISO 9001 and the MS 1900. The MS 1900 certified companies were chosen because they have the criteria that match with the main research context, which is compliance with Sharia requirement in their day-to-day operations. This is because adherence to the guidance prescribed by Sharia will not only result in quality performance, but will also reduce risk exposure of individual and organization to any possible vulnerability. For the sake of relating the concept of Sharia compliance, the studies seek to analyze the effect of compliance to the standard on the risk mitigations. Next, organization and compliance to quality management standard. In the context of institution, whether they are global or local, profit-oriented or non-profit, a company or a voluntary body, compliance to the subscribed rules and regulation is a matter of course. The certification can indirectly lower the business risk and consequently lower the business cost to the organization. In reality, one of the common challenges faced by most organizations is the issue of non-compliance in their day-to-day business operations, and it may result in the downfall of the entire organization. The one that is concerned in the study is non-food, which is the MS 1900 2014 Sharia-based quality management system requirement with guidance, which is first revision. Hereinafter refer to MS 1900.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Noazra binti Jaafar. My matric number 23DIB19F1095. Okay, today I want to explain about Syariah and Maslahah. Okay, the word Syariah originates from the root verb which is Syara'a. The word Syariah is that the Arab community does not name an area as Syariah unless the water in the place is always in abundance or that the water never dries up. And in the Arabic speaker, the word Sharia is common to them and designed a property religion in its totality, generating pasal such as Syariat Musa, Syariat Al-Masih, Syariat Majus, or Syariatuna, which means our religion and essentially referring to any monotheistic religion. So next slide, Maslahah. Okay, according to Imam Al-Ghazali, where he was a student of Al-Juwayni, has explained about Maslahah. Maslahah is an expression that originally referred to matter concerning the search of benefit to repelling harm. And whatever ensure the protection of these five fundamental is Maslahah. Five fundamental, which means protection of religion, life, intellect, lineage and property. And anything that ensure the protection from five basic is maslahah, and whatever is contrary to their protection, calling is mafsadah. So therefore, to prevent effort to prevent harm is also considered maslahah.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Putrina Afrina binti Muhammad Salim. My matric number 23DIB 19F1003. So I will continue with the MS 1900. So okay, MS 1900 is standard that help organization create product and services that have the best features and meet the expectation of a priority customer. Okay, MS 1900 2005 requirement for quality management system from an Islamic perspective. Okay, although the quality management system has standard already recognized, ISO 9001 does not include any particular aspect of Sharia that is concerned to the Islamic community. Okay, DSM has decided to make some revision. As a result, the standard were revised in 2014. Okay, translation for MS 1900 2014 published in 2015 and is known as MS 1900 2015 Base Quality Management System Sharia Requirement with Guidance First Revision to increase customer satisfaction by encouraging the use of process approach when developing, implementing, and improving the effectiveness of quality management system. So next is MS 1900 risk mitigation and literature review. Okay, the definition proposed by the guide relates risk to objective. Hence, the definition risk is easiest to apply when objective the organization is to and fully expressed. Okay, ISO 31000 clearly state that needs to be part of management as it needs to be integrated into the culture and practices of the organization and tailored to the organization business process. Management also needs to regularly monitor and review the processing and implementation of its risk process. Management as a systematic approach, it is important that individual or an organization actually submits to court in order to understand, act on, and communicate aspect of risk. Indeed, Islam needs to incorporate the concept of tawakal as an additional step in the risk management process.
Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum semua. My name is Siti Nur Syahira binti Amrizal. My number matric 23 DIB 19F1019. So now I will continue with conceptual framework. So the focus in this study is concept of rule compliance to Sharia. So the analysis will be based on Islamic worldview, in which all activities toward achieving maslahah and maqasid Sharia must be within Tawhid framework. So Islamic risk management practice in companies survey will narrow down to section 6, which is resources management, and the section consists of four subcategories, namely provision of resources, human resources, infrastructure, and work environment. Okay, for the first one is provision of resources. Okay, resources may include infrastructure, work, environment, and others which are required to implementing, maintaining, and improving the quality management system. So there is issue for provision of resources ni such as wastage, inefficient allocation or utilization of resources, high of resources, and others. And next one is human resources. So it's referred to people such as staff. And there is issue for this one is competency issues, high staff turnover, psychosocial risk, safety and health of the staff tu lah, skill shortage and others. And for infrastructure, the term of infrastructure ni refer to system of facility, equipment and service that a organization to needs in order to function. So there is issues such as availability of Muslim friendly facility and blah blah blah. And the last one is work environment. Okay, the work environment ni of organization is a combination of human and physical factor. Okay, this factor influence motivation, satisfaction, and performance of people. So the risk issue is non-discriminatory practice, freedom to perform religious obligation, and working condition. In conclusion, adherence to Sharia guidance, it will not only result to quality performance, but it will also reduce risk exposure to corruption and unsatisfactory practice. So this applies not only to individuals, but also to the community as a whole. In this case of MS1900, the concept of rule compliance is being adopted and utilized to ensure organization abide by Islamic values and haram. So that's all from our group. Thank you very much.